Hey, it's Ice Age TV Part 2 Truck Day. Are we driving a truck? I mean, sincerely, do you consider this a truck? For all my followers here, and guess what? Right now, I have close to 1,000 pounds. Yeah, it's like 800 pounds in the back of that bed of that truck. Going out there to do the work, it just never ends, crawl around my hands and knees. And I just like, make another video. And do we call this Maverick a truck? I mean, sincerely, I can't believe it. It just doesn't end, man. My glasses. Yeah. Gotta go back in the house. Look at the dogs. Do you think the dogs are a little paranoid? What is that all about? I have no idea. All right, back on the road. Dog it. Is that why I got the name Dog It on my tag there? Where's my sticker, Mr. Florida? Probably sent it. All right, we're back in the truck. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we work on trucks and cars and all that stuff. Until you do this stuff, you just don't know. But it's all good. Let me see if I can get my ways up and going and blah blah blah. All right, so anyways, I thought to myself, let's make the video today with the Maverick truck. And in my travels, do I test drive a Toyota Tundra today? I tell you what, I am so now intrigued. It's dangerous. I don't want to do that. The challenge is, I'll think that thing's the better of the two. I don't think it is. One of my subscribers just reached out and said, hey man, you're right. Now you've proven that F-150 power boost is everything, as good as everything else around there. Time to get rid of all the damn trucks. And I was like, that makes too much damn sense. Why would I do that? Right? Yeah, I mean, in my world of owning cars and trucks and motorcycles, if it actually made sense, what would my YouTube channel be about then? I mean, sincerely, take away all these cars and trucks and motorcycles. That's the thing that I talk about all the time is that's just one reason. In all sincereness, I never really wanted to do a YouTube channel just for the fact of just that. I just really just didn't want to share everything because I just felt like people would look at me more being this snobby, rich elitist guy that, and I just don't want anything to do with that. That's not who I am. I mean, I'm just a guy that is always running the risk game of buying stuff and wanting to own it and have fun with it. That's just who I am. And does it make any sense? It sure doesn't. Yeah, but I mean, you look at the antics of people, what makes sense, right? Yeah, I hear you. All right, so Maverick truck here. Wow. This little truck is just so cool. It really is. I know I've done some basic reviews on it. Some at 27 miles per gallon. That's kind of what I'm stuck at, it seems like. 27, 28. I just am too behind the back roads, open roads. But the power on this product, once again, I think is just really good. Thinking through on the manufacturers competing with one another. And I think Ford right now has the upper hand overall on the products in the truck side, because you've got the Maverick truck, which is the mini truck basically. You got the Ranger truck, mid-size truck. You got the F-150, F-250, F-350, F-450, which is a dually, really nice package. Now, if you go, look at this guy. Why the hell do you have a snowplow? I mean, sincerely, what does that guy know? I mean, as I'm laughing, is there a major blizzard on our doorstep here, like in the next few days? Not that I know of. Maybe the guy's going up my driveway to grade a little better than I did, right? So anyways, if you go to the product brand, okay, let's look at Ram. Does Ram have the Dakota vac? I don't even know. I'm just not fixated on the Ram brand. So I don't think it does. So Ram doesn't have a smaller truck, or does it? If it does, I'm totally oblivious to that. They don't have a Ram 4500. You got a Ram 3500. So Ram, in my eyes, doesn't even have close to what Ford has and all the different products to offer. And then let's go to GMC and Chevy. They got the Colorado and the Canyon, which those are nice trucks. I thought I'd own one of those. I tried years ago, but the deals never worked out. But I looked at them, not bad. And then you got the 1500, 2500, 3500 series, but I don't know of a 4500 series dually. So, nope. Okay, let's go to Toyota. Toyota is either Tacoma truck or the Tundra half-ton package, and that's it. So, nope. Nissan is the Frontier or the Titan, which I think is a half-ton, and that's it. So, Ford by far has a bigger selection of products for the consumers. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge difference. And at the same time, I think this Ford Maverick is such a great package. It's a great vehicle, and it's so popular that they can't keep the damn things in stock, and they can't build them fast enough, especially the hybrid. But is this Maverick a truck? And that's where, when I first bought it, I really felt like, no, it's not. It's such more of an SUV, Ford Escape platform feel to it than a truck. And that's something that I didn't really get into great depth. This morning was, what draws us to the truck? And to me, it's all about that truck feel. And that goes back to the true beginnings of me driving when I was younger, as I so connected with that truck-like feel. Well, that's one thing that I love about that Ford Raptor Bronco, is it has like the truck type of characteristics feel. And like the Toyota 4Runner, really nice package, but does it feel like a truck? No. The Jeeps, yeah, they had the truck type of feel too, for sure. That's the kind of thing draws people to those. It's that beefy, manly type of, don't get the wrong way there, ladies, this is my channel. How many ladies this is my channel? I have no idea. But anyways, it's the truck sensation. But what is the truck sensation? Is it more of that, the big feel of a vehicle that gives you that more bumpy and just a bigger platform? What is it? What is it about the truck? What's it about the truck that drives us to wanting the truck? And if you talked about earlier this morning, as you go to the 70s, trucks were just deliberately mostly farm vehicles or construction workers. It wasn't much of the family to do vehicle. And the way they were designed for the most part, they didn't cater to the family. They were basically two-door trucks. They had the extended cab, they had some of the four doors, but they were just trucks, real bare-bone trucks. And so what drove the trend of people like me and so many others wanting to own a truck over a car? What is that? What's the reason? And is it because you have a more manly feel behind the truck, that you have a bigger presence on the road, that, hey, don't screw with me, I get the bigger of the two? Is it because you sit up higher and you can see better down the road and see over other vehicles? Is it you feel like if you ever gotten a crash, hopefully you'll walk away from a crash, for this other person may not, because you're the bigger of the two vehicles? Is it how you get in and out of the truck? It's more like you just kind of step into the truck instead of kind of crawling in and out of your car. Is it the look? I think trucks look really good. You get the right packages, just has a really nice look to it. Is it because the versatility, that if you have a Super Crew or a four-door truck, you can do everything with it that you can do in an SUV, plus you have a big bed to be able to haul stuff around, and you can put a roll-up cover on it, you can put a cap on it, you can turn it into a very good storage area, secured and dry, from the weather. And then the four-wheel drive setup seemed to be more dominant back in the late 70s and 80s of the trucks over the cars. You didn't really have the crossover vehicles at that time. You didn't really have the SUV dominant products. So it was kind of like back in the late 70s and then the 80s and even early 90s, you had more so of either the truck or the car. And the SUV kind of met the two. So that's where the SUV, if you think about it, that's where the SUV came from. It was basically the demand for a truck, but people wanted an enclosed cargo area that I guess drove the K5 Blazer or K10 Blazer. And what was the Ram? What was the Ram power? What was it called? What was the Ram competitor to the big Blazer? You know, or the Ford, you know, the Ford Bronco, the full-size O.J. Simpson Ford Bronco. But I'm just trying to think of the top of my, it was called the Ram Charger, I think. And I think they even had a Plymouth version of it as well. I always wanted one of those. I never really get one, but always did. So that to me was kind of the beginning of the SUV trend, is when the manufacturers took a pickup truck and put a cap on the back of it, a short bed, and put a jump seats in the back of it, and there was your true beginnings of the SUV to the Suburban. Suburban had already been around for years, but the Chevy Tahoe, those are really the SUVs of the day that I kind of grew up with and I owned. And then as time progressed, it just got into the smaller platform SUV and the Toyota 4Runner and the if you're a Toyota person, the Highlander. If you're the GM person, then they had the small Blazer, then they had the Trailblazer, and then I had all that stuff. I had the GMC. I remember what the mid-size GMC vehicles were. And then Jeep. Jeep was already kind of there with the Jeep Grand Wagoneer, if you think about it. They already kind of had the SUV four-wheel drive setup. So, but to the truck, for the most part, you have to give credit to the truck kind of driving the market to be more of the multi-purpose vehicle, four-wheel drive vehicle, passenger capacity, and cargo capacity on a bigger platform to accommodate the families. The Suburban was it. I had a bunch of Suburbans. Back in the day, I loved my Suburbans. Those were really comfortable, over-the-road, were great vehicles. And the irony in all this is, my kid, when I bought my minivans, like the first, well, I had a Toyota Sienna minivan, and when she was smaller, she kind of liked it and all, but as she kind of get older, she hated those minivans. I bought the Chrysler Pacifica minivan, and she just despised that thing. She didn't want to be seen in it. Yeah, she was embarrassed when I rolled up to school, pick her up in it. Isn't that something? Yes, but then I had the Toyota Sienna minivans. I think I had like 2 of those. Those were nice vehicles. We did a whole road trip to Tennessee in that vehicle, and that was very accommodating and comfortable. But a lot of wind noise. What I like with that Toyota Sienna, so much wind noise. And I think the Chrysler Pacifica did a better job on that, and it wasn't as bad. And yeah, it's all about the truck. And so back to the Maverick. Yeah, the Maverick has a little truck look, but is it the truck feel? Not so much. And that's why when I first got it, I bought this for my dad, and I drove it. My initial thoughts were, I don't think I really will get the enjoyment out of this truck. How wrong I was. I mean, how wrong it was. And what I did is, my dad said he didn't want it. I thought, before we sell it, let's ship it up to my house, and let me drive it around for a while, and then I'll cross the bridge if I want it or don't want it. And that's what I did, but I really do like the truck. And it's a very practical vehicle for most applications. And it's incredible how I talked about this the other day. This thing outpulls a Ford Ranger. It's got a 4,000K tow package. And after towing with my motorcycle trailer back last November or October, when I bought my Harley Davidson CVO, or September, whatever date it was, and I did a tow review on this, I mean, I was stumped at how well this thing did, and even did on fuel economy. All right, it's all about the truck day, truck conversations, in depth, what other people think about the trucks, and what drives us to want a truck. What's the driving factor for you as an individual? Is it the look? Is it the versatility? Is it the ease of getting in and out of it? There's a fine line there, because the bigger trucks, like that black Ram 2500 I bought, I can't believe I bought that. But I was intending to put power steps on that truck. Without power steps on a truck, for me, no way. that thing's brutal to get in and out of. I mean, it's brutal. All right, I got to take care of some business, and we will continue the truck conversation here shortly. Hey, we're going to call a local Toyota dealer.
So, this is Media. Can I assist you?
Hey there, new truck sales.
You looking for truck?
Yeah, Tundra, Toyota Tundra.
We have, are you looking for used or new one?
New one.
New one? Actually, we have new one available on the lot right now. Would you like to come in and take a look at it?
Well, it depends what you have. Do you have the Iforce MAX package?
Give me a second. Let me give you the information about what we have on the lot right now.
Well, it's going to be the limited, or it's going to be the TRD package, or the capstone. It's going to be one of those level trucks, probably hybrid setup.
I see. Right now we have SR5, two SR5, but if you're looking for higher trim level, we have 1794 edition.
Does that have the Iforce MAX Hybrid setup, or just the regular non-hybrid? Do you know?
Yeah, let me check that one for you. Yeah, it's an
Is it the MAX or the Iforce only?
It's Iforce twin turbo and 10-speed transmission.
So you want to, has to say Iforce MAX. If it doesn't say Iforce MAX, then it's not the hybrid, high output horsepower truck.
I see. Let me check the other one for you.
Your website shows you have 3 of those trucks, but I think they're on order. I don't think you have them on your lot, but they're saying that your website, I checked it earlier, it says you have 3 of the Iforce MAX packages on different trim levels, but it looks like they're ordered, not at your dealership.
Okay, let me do this. Let me get your information and check with my manager.
Yeah.
See, yeah. What's your name, sir?
Gary.
Gary, okay, Gary. What's your phone number? MEHDI. Give me like 10 minutes. Let me check with my manager to see if they have the Iforce MAX. And I will call you in 10 minutes and I'll let you know.
Yeah, and my phone doesn't recognize unknown numbers, so it just goes to voicemail. You can just text me and say, hey, give me a call or whatever, okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
I will let you know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your opportunity. Okay. Give me like 10 minutes. I will call you back as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's not a problem. No rush. I'm here on a job
Thank you so
in your area. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, so there you go. See, this is the challenge, which it's the typical story. So what will be the story? Oh my gosh. We only have one. Be so lucky that you can even buy this vehicle, because they don't make enough of them, and we're going to charge you 20 grand over sticker because you're going to be so lucky to get one of these. This is where it all goes. That's why I just like, I mean, is anybody feeling sorry for dealerships lately? I mean, I'll be amazed. First of all, I don't think they have any on their lot. And I'm doing a job right up the road from this dealership, so it really work. There's other dealers I can go to as well, but this would have flowed my day a lot better. And because I already know the Tyson's Toyota location, yeah, they want stupid, crazy money for these things. It's just like, yeah, well, I'm not interested. But here's the thing. There's no doubt I can go drive one. So I prefer to use this dealer just to kind of feel them out. I've never dealt with them before. It's called Priority Nissan or Priority Toyota. I think the guy really came from Priority Nissan, meaning I think this guy's true beginnings are kind of the lesser of the two in my eyes. You know what I mean? But yeah, who knows? But anyways, the sales guy's gonna call back, but I don't think they have any. So I'm sure the pitch to me, well, you can come and order one. Well, the other one's just as nice, you know. Like, well, in your opinion, it is, right? But we don't know yet. So Stay tuned on the truck adventures. Yeah, why am I doing this? Well, it's because I really want to drive that Toyota Tundra truck. I've read so many reviews where, and I don't think I've read the review, I don't know, even the Pro. I swear the reviews I read on the TRD Pro, the highest level package, like the Raptor truck with the Iforce MAX, that it seems like the journalist kind of walked away kind of like, it's a nice truck, but, and it just didn't seem like the love of that truck was there. I think it's a great looking truck. Yeah, dangerous. Yeah, dangerous. What if it's nicer than my Power Boost? Yeah, that can't be. Can't happen. Then what do I do? the controversies and dilemmas I do to myself, right? Oh, my goodness. All right, well, stay tuned. Oh, the update. So now I'm going to go over to Priority Toyota. The 3 vehicles I found on their website apparently are there and available. So apparently they have 2 Platinums and 1 Limited with the Iforce MAX package setup. So I'm going to run by there. I'm only about 10 minutes away from this place. I'm going to run by there, check out the truck, take a drive. But what do you think's going to be the story? So will it be $5 grand ADM, 10 grand ADM? I mean, what happened to days when, ooh, look at that there. Boy, that just looks so different, that front clip. Front nose seems so much sharper. And wow. The Raptor, I gave up the Raptor. Yep, but I tell you what, I mean, the Raptor looks so good. I mean, there's no doubt. Anybody follow my channel, but I'm going to tell you what, the new Power Boost 2023, I swear that front end of that truck has such a more of a Super Duty look to it. That truck just looks so much more brawny. Yeah, I'm sure Ford, I mean, if I'm one of the guys behind the scenes, I'm going to be like, man, this F-150 truck could possibly start taking away from our Super Duty sales. Yeah, I mean, sincerely. Yeah, the downside, okay, let's finish up on the Toyota talk real quick. So, yeah, so they got 3 of those trucks there, and what do we think the price is? And is the attitude, be so lucky to get one, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, anyways, we're going to take a drive, and we're going to see what we think of the truck. I'll do a little review on the truck. And, yeah, do I buy that? I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be very challenging. Toyota Financial, years ago, I would have told you, yeah, Toyota Financial loves me. We'll buy the deal. But I tried to buy a truck from them last fall, like September, I think, of last year. And goose egg, 0. They wouldn't do squat for me. So, I don't know. But then it comes up to what do I give up? Is it worth it? And it's a pricey truck. So, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of variables on that. And, yeah, I don't know. So, once again, we'll have to kind of see how that plays out. Let's first drive the truck and see the big difference from what I have in the Power Boost. I just love the Power Boost. I can't see myself really wanting to buy the truck. But you know me. Who the heck knows, right? But anyways, back to the Ford truck and the Power Boost and the Super Duty series. Yeah, I mean, I just think that more than ever, it's so challenging. The Super Duty, like the Tremor truck that I had, beautiful F-250 Tremor truck, diesel setup, beautiful truck, but the solid front axle walked that truck. And then it's way up in the air, so to get in and out of the truck is always a challenge. It's, I mean, not that you can't get the power steps, but it's higher in the air. It's a stiffer ride. It's a lot more truck because it does have a 6-foot bed, as far as I know, it does. And so maneuvering that truck, excuse me, clear my throat here. Maneuvering that Super Duty truck, it's so much more work to navigate that truck when you're literally wanting to run errands and getting out of shopping centers. But the truck's a really nice truck. But when it comes to the V8 7.3 Godzilla, which I thought was so cool. Now, no way. I mean, no way. I'll just tell you that it's underpowered. And for me to get excited about having one of those, it's just not there. And the F-150 truck, which I'm blown away. I am so blown away how this Power Boost truck has so changed my view of what is really the Ford product overall, package. And I just think that the F-150 Power Boost is the deal. It's the deal. Oh my goodness, I gotta kind of keep an eye on what I'm doing here, because this is a little different how I do this. I just can't. I don't usually go this way, but I think I figured it out right now. So 95 Beltway area, and if you're not really paying attention, then you will be going the wrong way. They've redone so much of this stuff. When I first moved here in 1980, the 81, 82, none of these bridges, this was nothing. I mean, just nothing. This is just, I don't drive this road area very much, so it does get confusing on where you are and where you is, if you know what I mean. So anyways, yeah, Toyota Tundra conversation, weird, the Power Boost. What has the Power Boost done to me now? I mean, sincerely. I mean, it's opened my eyes up so much to the hybrid setup that it's now driving me to go drive a Toyota Tundra truck. And yeah, right. I hear ya. Beautiful day. Weather. What's the temperature here? It's 64 degrees. Beyond believable. And down here, it's just incredible how this whole area's changed. And I just don't. So many years ago, I just lived down this area in business and everything, and now I don't. I'm in Maryland more than in Virginia. And just everything changes. Everything. Bed Bath & Beyond, is that place open? I would think so. That's probably a hot location. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond, bankruptcy. I'm looking over at that Firestone dealer. I'm thinking, I really want to, what's incredible, there's so many dealerships down here. I never come down this area. I never shop for vehicles like in this area here. And it's just not down here. It just isn't really convenient for my travels. And that's Sheehy Ford. What do they have over there? How many trucks do they have, right? But the Firestone thing, I tell you what, I'm so on the page of changing out. Got my goofy glasses on now, right? Gotta clear my throat up. What's going on with my throat, right? The GERD issues. But anyways, I'm so on the page of changing out the rear tires on that Dodge Charger. Even though if we start having 50 to 60 degree weather, I can definitely leave the tire on the back. That's that race drag here. A lot of Ford trucks. Look at that. A lot of Ford trucks. You sure have to wonder. You know what I mean? So here we are. I haven't been down this road in ages. Just incredible. I used to do business with one of these manufacturers. Back when I worked in the oil industry, there used to be a place called Hydro Conduit. They built the big cement sewer pipe and everything, and highway pipe underground. And they molded it. It's probably right back there. That's GSA right there. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if they're back there still or not. But anyways, I've never even been to this dealership. That's crazy. There's a Ram dealership down here. Look at all these houses. Back in the day, we used to deliver oil to these houses down here. But none of this was like this. I mean, this was not like that. But you'd be going house to house to house and pulling a hose to fill up with heating oil. So, yes, the Dodge Charger, I've been mulling. Do I buy a different set of tires for it so I can drive it more all season? That's the reason I'm not driving the Dodge Charger, is because the damn rear tires are those track race tires, and you can't drive those things in the cooler days without wiping the car out. So but it ain't cheap. But the front tires are okay. I only really need rear tires. So, I don't know. Thinking about that, because I want to drive my Charger again. But if we have 50 degree plus degree days, and I can start driving my car again. Think about this. When's the last time I drove that car? All right, here we are. Is a Toyota dealership. Boy, oh boy. Comes right up on you, but how do you get in? That's crazy. So I have one entrance. And let's see here. And here's the Dodge dealership right next door. They already have a brand new, freshly used Toyota. And here it is. So there is the Platinum. Don't like that. That's like a purple blue. So no thanks. Don't like that. I don't like that look. See, I found a real nice one at Tyson's Toyota. I'll get a Corvette. There's a Corvette. And too clean. Yeah. All right. Well, then, you know, you drive in, you drive in here and then it turns into an all-day event. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I'll do this right here. I need to pull in with my my bull horns, so because I'll get the there you go. Because then we'll get like, hey, who's that guy? All right, here we go. Now that's a nice Toyota back there, a black one. That's pretty cool. Kind of get to look now. Looking for my sales guy. They got a Supra. I had one of these in the red. Wonder if it's the manual. That's the big complaint about this car. And nope, it is the automatic. All right, let's go in. Look how big these places are. I just love it. We're just making a little bit of money off the car, sir. Really? Well, how do you afford this? This is like a castle, right?